Get ready, America. We're live with Jacoby and Nicole.
Hey. Every time
starring Jacoby the Bouvier.
Always say hello.
And co-host Nicole Slade. And the comedy spot with Howard Ed.
When I walk in the room, all eyes on me. People think they know me cause they saw me on TV.
Welcome the owner of the Croaker Spot Soul Food Restaurant, Beverly McDonald. Local celebrity singer and keyboardist, Tommy Dura. And 11-year-old dancing sensation, King Cyrus. Now here's your host, Jacoby and Nicole.
Welcome to Live with Jacoby and Nicole.
Okay, who out there loves seafood? I know you do. I know I do. Love the good shrimp, the clams, the fish, the oysters, everything. And we have our special guest here who is the owner of Croaker Spot Restaurant on 35th Street in Norfolk, Virginia in the Ghent section. And she is going to be here to tell you all about how she got started as a restaurant owner. So we'll be right back after this break.
Hey, 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 hey.
If you want a glamour makeover, call Photography by Jacoby. Jacoby has over 25 years of experience as a makeup artist and fashion photographer. Call 757-618-8437. Photography by Jacoby.
Ryan Steaks and Cakes, voted best food in Suffolk, Virginia, with the best sweet potato jacks in the world. Located in downtown Suffolk, Virginia. Tell them you heard about them on Live with Jacoby and Nicole and receive a 10% discount. 202 East Washington Street, Suffolk, Virginia. Call them up today at 757-809-5449. That's 757-809-5449. Good food all the time.
Ooh, I'm a gospel.
Have you tasted Large Brothers seafood at a festival or event? That seafood platter is amazing. And those shrimp, man, they are delicious. Try them out at the Funk Fest in August. And check out their website at largebrotherscatering.com. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Good food all the time. Large Brothers.
Have you got it? The look, the walk, the moves to compete in the modeling industry. Jacoby the Bouvier and Nicole Tennant, casting director and supermodel, are teaming up to teach a workshop to all of the aspiring models in Hampton Roads. And it's going to be on TV on Virginia's Next Top Model. So call 757-618-8437 today to register for this workshop and your shot to be on TV.
Hey.
And we're back with our first guest. She's the owner of a fabulous seafood restaurant in Norfolk, Virginia on 35th Street by the name of the Croaker Spot, everyone's favorite. Her name is Beverly McDonald. Welcome to our show, Beverly.
Thank you so much.
All right. So
Good
Beverly, tell us, how did you get started as a restaurant owner? It sounds so exciting.
Well, I retired from the New York City Department of Health and was looking for something new to do. I always loved seafood as well as country, southern food, and the two of them together just made a perfect match for me.
All right. Now listen, tell everyone some of the things that are on your menu so they can come out and test out what you have.
Well, on our menu, we vary. We're more of a gourmet soul food restaurant as opposed to a traditional restaurant, meaning that we have your southern collard greens and our lovely cornbread and mac and cheese and all those good things. But in addition to that, we have fettuccine alfredo, bourbon pasta, salmon Chelsea's. So we do vary in terms of what our menu offers. It offers a wide spectrum of food, and it's just really, really good.
Okay. Now, I've been to the one in Petersburg and the one in Norfolk, and they are both fabulous. I like that big dish they have called the Ultimate Feast. so I can take my date and split the tab with her and split the meal as well, because it's enough. And we still have food to take. Wow, the portion's so huge. Everyone loves the portions.
That's been my sentiments. When I decided to do this, I would use the analogy of a beautiful woman doesn't have to show everything. I'm saying the food is so good. Why do we have to give so much? But that's what Crocus Spot has been known for. Large portions, good food, and that's just the way that we do it and the way that we'll continue to do it.
Well, I know you're making everyone hungry, so tell us the location and where they can find you on social media.
Well, we're at norfolkcrocusspot.com, at gmail.com, and we're on 35th Street in Newport, in Norfolk, Virginia. And Old Newport Plaza was a theater that we converted into a restaurant. We have that rustic Harlem Renaissance presence, and it really, really does work for us and the community.
Now, when we had coffee together earlier to prepare for this interview, you were telling me that people were coming from Norfolk to Richmond and to Petersburg, and so the traffic was so in demand and heavy that you decided to open it here. So wasn't that that was something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was like a demand.
That was really, really great because the community really wanted to build the infrastructure there, and with them coming down, we had such a large number coming down from the 7 cities that it would be just a perfect match for us to open up in Norfolk, and we've been there and been doing quite well. So
doing a little research on your restaurant, I find that you have the best Long Island iced teas in Norfolk as well. That's what people are saying.
Oh, yeah.
In addition to the food, they have entertainment. Like my band Friends comes, I always go to support that. You also have a Caribbean night. Tell us about some of the activities and festivities that go on there.
Yeah, we're expanding because we find that people want not just necessarily to eat, but they also want to be entertained. So why not let them enjoy a Friday or a Saturday, but Thursday, Friday are our 2 bigger days. Thursday is more of our Caribbean, where we serve some Caribbean cuisine, in addition to our regular seafood. Friday, we have live bands. We have R&B, blues, and jazz. Thursday, we have more of a reggae Caribbean theme going on. So to complement that, we'll have like curry chicken, curry shrimp, oxtail, some of the traditional Caribbean foods. But Friday is really our key night as well because, again, we offer a wide spectrum of music, and it complements our seafood, makes it really nice, a great date night, girls' night out. It's really, really great entertainment and great fun.
And Beverly, I understand that all of your food is homemade and cooked from scratch. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. We make everything from scratch. We don't even own a microwave there. And often when I go around to touch tables and talk to customers, because I love getting positive feedback or immediate feedback on how we're doing, but we cook everything from scratch. We even make our own tartar sauce. We've had people to come and say, I just want to purchase tartar sauce. That's all I want. But we make our own tartar sauce, cocktail sauce. Our collards are not frozen. Our cabbage are not frozen. Our yams are not frozen. Everything that we do it from scratch. You can't get any closer to homemade than you do with us. And like I said, we don't even own a microwave. I often tease customers and tell them, you can go home and nuke it, but we don't nuke. We just make it from scratch, from the oven to the plate to you. That's the way we do it.
So the mottos are amazing food, homemade, cooked from scratch, it's worth the wait. Those are the things that stick out about good food. So when your mom is cooking and you can't wait till she cooks, that's why it's worth the wait. And now someone else is cooking for you at the Crocus Spot in Norfolk, Virginia. So make sure you get a chance to go out there and check out that good cuisine, seafood, shrimp. What else do you have on that Captain's, that ultimate feast?
Well, we have crab. Also crab cakes. We have salmon cakes, which are something to die for. We also have our shrimp, our crabs, everything that you can imagine is on that plate. If you want to get a sample of everything, and it's definitely enough for 2, maybe 3 or 4, the way that we do it. And our delicious cornbread, something that definitely everybody often talks about, is the cornbread. But
and you get a big piece too. I thought it was half a pan when I was there. I was like, what am I going to do with all this bread?
For sure.
So, but what is your favorite thing to eat there?
My favorite thing is the salmon Chelsea, because you get sausage. That's turkey sausage, because again, we cook with no pork. So you get sausage, you get shrimp, you get scallops, and of course you get salmon, and that's on a bed of rice, and it's so good, so good.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first on Live with Jacoby and Nicole about the Croaker Spot. Now, some people may not even know that they have this restaurant here in Norfolk, but let me tell you, that food is delicious and you get your money's worth. People are saying online that it's amazing and it's worth the wait. The lines are wrapped around the building sometimes, but they say it's worth the wait. So make sure you try the Croaker Spot out on 35th Street, West 35th Street in Norfolk, Virginia. And we're going to ask you, like, now I see a lot of hustle and bustle in that restaurant. Do you have a lot of employment opportunities there for young people or for people in general?
Yeah, we do. And that was one of the main reasons for settling in that area so that we could hire in the community, represent the community. But we're looking always to hire. Restaurant is a business where, you know, people learn and they move on. And we definitely want to promote that type of an environment where people learn and use those skills to go further or just to stay there with us.
And a lot of celebrities eat at that restaurant too. My niece is a server there, and she waited on Faith Evans and Stevie J. They were there eating at the Croaker Spot, so you know that food has to be good. So once again, we want to wrap this up by saying, make sure you check out the Croaker Spot on 35th Street in Norfolk, Virginia. And this is the owner. If you see her in the mall, she might have some discounts. Do you offer any coupons or discounts to some of your...
We give military discounts every day. We give senior discounts as well. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we do promotions, but mainly military as well as seniors, because I really have a big love, big heart for our seniors.
That's correct. And if you tell them that you saw her interview on Live with Jacoby and Nicole, you get 10% off. I'll pay the tab. No, I'll just say you get 10% off. Thank you so much, Beverly.
You're most welcome, my darling.
All right. I'll see you on the 15th.
Okay, though.
We'll be having lunch.
Okay.
At the Croaker Spot on 35th Street.
If you want a glamour makeover, call Photography by Jacoby. Jacoby has over 25 years of experience as a makeup artist and fashion photographer. Call 757-618-8437. Photography by Jacoby.
Ryan Steaks and Cakes, voted best food in Suffolk, Virginia, with the best sweet potato jacks in the world. Located in downtown Suffolk, Virginia. Tell them you heard about them on Live with Jacoby and Nicole and receive a 10% discount. 202 East Washington Street, Suffolk, Virginia. Call them up today at 757-809-5449. That's 757-809-5449. Good food all the time.
Ooh, I'm a gospel.
Have you tasted Large Brothers seafood at a festival or event? That seafood platter is amazing. And those shrimp, man, they are delicious. Try them out at the Funk Fest in August. And check out their website at largebrotherscatering.com. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Good food all the time. Large Brothers.
Have you got it? The look, the walk, the moves to compete in the modeling industry. Jacoby DeBouvier and Nicole Tennant, casting director and supermodel, are teaming up to teach a workshop to all of the aspiring models in Hampton Roads. And it's going to be on TV on Virginia's Next Top Model. So call 757-618-8437 today to register for this workshop and your shot to be on TV.
should be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La-da-dee-dee-da, la-da-dee-dee-da.
And we are back with our next guest. His name is Tommy Duress, and he is a fabulous keyboardist and singer who I met at karaoke. So welcome to our show, Tommy.
Thanks, sir. Good to be here.
So tell us, how long have you been playing the keyboard and singing and the harmonica?
Well, my dad started me with lessons when I was 5 years old, taught me classical, so it gave me a good background training. He taught me for 10 years. I started doing some weddings for some friends, and then I got to do a few restaurant gigs, and the singing has just happened the last few years. I only know one song on the harmonica, and you just heard it with the piano man. But
I thought it was fantastic, and a lot of people can't play multiple instruments and sing. Now, when I heard him sing at karaoke, I always request him to sing the same song, Piano Man, by Billy Joel, correct?
Yes, sir.
And he sounds just like Billy Joel and Elton John as well. So are those two of your favorite singers
they
and
are
performers?
my two, yes, they're my two favorites.
Well, who's your favorite?
Elton John was my first love. In the mid-'80s, I started following him, and maybe it was the outfits, maybe it was the voice, the piano, all the above, but he's also my favorite, and Billy Joel's a close second.
So you're a regular at what restaurant again?
Aldo's Restaurante on
Okay.
Laskin Road in Virginia Beach.
How long you been playing there?
Right around 10 years now, so very, very lucky to be there. It's a Hall of Fame restaurant in the area, and it's a great gig, great people, so I'm very happy to be there.
And you also play for church, correct? Or weddings, or I saw you in some church photos playing. Were you at a wedding, or you were at church, or?
I'm a former church pianist. I played at different churches for about 20 years. Not currently playing anywhere on Sundays, but still do events and even graduations and school events, and anybody that'll have me, I'll play.
Okay, and he also owns the bounce houses for kids. So how many people want to jump in one of those bounce houses with your children, but you can't because you're too big? So tell us about that venture and how you got started in doing that.
Well, my buddy of mine actually founded the bounce houses, and I've gotten into business with him, and so we're trying to make some money and have some fun at the same time. I was a former teacher, so I'm used to dealing with children.
You were a teacher?
What
grade?
I was a middle school health and PE teacher for
Okay.
12 years.
But you love to sing. So do you have any aspirations of being the next Elton John or Billy Joel?
I would love to do that. I need to get my act together, write some songs, and
Cover some.
yeah,
Cover Piano Man. He's about to retire.
some good ideas. Oh, I'm working on some
Well,
things.
you know,
so-
people, when I heard a guy cover Luther Vandross the other day, that gave me the idea. I want to cover the song Sarah Smile. I love that song, and I keep on saying I should cover that song. I've only done one cover out of all of my original tunes, and that was a song called Sunrise by Slick that I fell in love with in the 80s. But I think that you should cover that and have something to sign when you finish up your gigs. What do you think?
I'm open for anything,
Okay.
and I'll even play for you on your next singing venture if you
Well,
want.
we're going to do a cabaret soon, and he's going to be the keyboardist and my background singer. No, he's going to sing as well.
That would be fun. I've been thinking about that for a long time as well.
But listen, ladies and gentlemen, I just tell people that you can find great talent right here in Hampton Roads and anywhere. We've had some great singers on last week. We have a great singer on this week, and a keyboardist and a harmonica player. So tell us, how can people reach you on social media, or how can they contact you to book you for gigs?
Well, my Facebook is Tommy Durst Music, so you can see some clips there and get in touch with me there. Of course, come to Aldo's to see me as well.
When?
I play every Friday and Saturday night, approximately 7 to 10 o'clock.
3 hours? You play for 3 hours and sing? Or do you sing and play?
Just play there, just play.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I had one of those gigs at a restaurant called The Mat, so I played the piano. And then I got fired from being a server, and somebody told the owner, he said, well, I heard you could play the piano, so he gave me a job as a keyboard player. So that was more fun and more money. Because hauling those trays around was no fun. I only did it for 1 week.
It's a great place to play because I can do the Elton John, the Billy Joel, the Phantom of the Opera, the Frank Sinatra.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, there's...
You do opera as well, or that's just one song, or?
I don't sing opera, but I'll play songs from Phantom of the Opera and Les Mis or Chicago or movie themes. So, you know, everybody has different music taste, so I try to blend in a little variety for everybody.
And that's a great thing to do. See, he's versatile. If you want him to play for you at a wedding, a lot of people are looking for musicians. Are you on any of the musician sites on Facebook, like Musicians Stand Up or Gospel Musicians or howtofoundamusician.com? How are you just do your Facebook with your personal?
Just a Facebook for now. I certainly will start some of those things now that you mention it.
Yeah, you should look them up because there are always places that are churches that have a missing keyboard player. I fill in substitute at different churches. They give me a couple of $100 for one day, and I don't even know the songs. But if I see the lead sheets or Google it, then that's a quick $200. Or 100 if they don't have a big budget.
I'll take it.
But I'm saying to get paid to go to church is a great thing. Of course, I go to church without getting paid, but to get paid is a wonderful thing. And you can play so well. I just love to hear you play. So we'll be hooking up soon for our cabaret. And thank you so much for being a part of our show.
Thanks for having me. Enjoyed it.
Hey, every time I walk through the door, I always say hello. Every time I walk through the door, I always say hello.
Good morning, America, or good evening, depending on how you look at it. This your boy Howard L with the Midnight Rant. Tonight is more of a PSA, a FYI. I was recently sent home from the hospital with minor surgery. Got stitches in my pinky. You know what I'm saying? And they sent me home in a diaper. One of these. Me. One of these. I was pissed. Soon as I got home, I was like, give me my daggone Hanes. You know what I mean? I went and grabbed the Hanes, went to put them on. Then I was like, whoa. This diaper kind of comfy. You know what I mean? I started stretching out and everything. I said, wait a minute. I think we got something here. Hold on. All of a sudden, I went back into my infant stage. I started touching stuff I wasn't supposed to be touching. You know what I mean? I ran out the house in just my diaper, went around the block a couple of times, evaded the police. But that's another story. You know, but what my point is, these are wonderful. Why you think old people don't get mad when you joke on them? Mr. Jenkins with a diaper. He's like, psst, you just don't know, son. I'm telling you, it's life changing. You know, you can go there, you can go here. Don't even worry about it. My point is, not everybody is going to get surgery at the hospital, but everybody is going to be wearing these eventually. You might as well start now. It'll change your life. Hit your boy up, Howard L, on Facebook. Let me know what you think. Facebook, Howard L, Howard E.L, for those who can't spell. Instagram, Howard E.L 4473. And Twitter, Howie@1. Let me know what you think. Peace.
Hey. Every time I walk through the door, I always say hello. Every time I walk through the door, I always say hello.
If you want a glamour makeover, call Photography by Jacoby. Jacoby has over 25 years of experience as a makeup artist and fashion photographer. Call 757-618-8437. Photography by Jacoby. Have you got it? The look, the walk, the moves to compete in the modeling industry. Jacoby DeBouvier and Nicole Tennant, casting director and supermodel, are teaming up to teach a workshop to all of the aspiring models in Hampton Roads. And it's going to be on TV on The Genius Next Top Model. So call 757-618-8437 today to register for this workshop and your shot to be on TV.
Hey.
Welcome to another edition of Live with Jacoby and Nicole. And my guest today is none other than King Cyrus, who is an 11-year-old dancer. So tell us, King, how long have you been dancing?
Since I was 4
Okay.
years old.
So how did you learn how to do all those moves? Watching television, or were you in a group?
It's just, there was a lot of people that danced that was around me, so I grew up watching them, and then I just took on.
So how do you think that you can use dancing to battle out? Like, you ever seen the dance battles to battle out your differences? Do you think that would be a good idea for the youth?
Yeah, I really would.
Okay. So listen, King Cyrus says, dance out your battles and check him out. We'll be right back after this.
Donate to the Black Men Rock Image Award Scholarship Foundation and help our young black men get a college education, because a mind and a great potential is a terrible thing to waste. Call 757-618-8437 or visit us on our website, the Black Men Rock Image Awards Foundation.com. Have you got it? The look, the walk, the moves to compete in the modeling industry. Jacoby DeBouvier and Nicole Tenen, casting director and supermodel, are teaming up to teach a workshop to all of the aspiring models in Hampton Roads. And it's going to be on TV on The Genius Next Top Model. So call 757-618-8437 today to register for this workshop and your shot to be on TV.
Hey, 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 hey. Every time I walk through the door, I always say hello. Every time I walk through the door, I always say hello. When I walk in the room, all eyes on me. People think they know me cause they saw me on TV. They waiting and speaking and looking at me. They can't wait to get a selfie. I hadn't seen some since 9th grade mathematics, standing in line for my autograph. I love my people and they love me cause they heard me on the radio.